Hello there, my name is Kat and this is my first time recording a YouTube video. So, I'm going to be playing Gregtech New Horizons. Really liked playing this game. I originally played 2.6 for a while, and now that the most recent update for 2.7 has come out, I'm going to be just playing the game. There's a new one as a YouTube channel just to pass the time, really. So, don't expect too many followers or videos or anything like that. I'm just really doing this just to give myself something to do every day, you know? So, yep. Yeah. So yeah. If you hear any background noise, it's probably my speaker. I don't really use headphones. Gives me had a headphone dent when I was younger in high school, and I don't exactly want to get one now that I'm an adult. Does certainly help to have a good, strong PC for a pack like this. And dedicating 16 gigs of RAM. Ah. See if I can find where the heck I am. The snow desert, oh great. Well. Make sure I got shaders on here. Usually do complementary unbound, but I don't know. I'll try out this bliss shader for a while. If I don't like it, I'll change it later in the video. Yes, I am playing on hard. Just claim the early quests here. Yeah, I need a good biome first before I do anything like that. Sorry about that. Hopefully it doesn't explode on me. Sorry if this gives any viewers a headache. Cows run a lot more in this pack than usual. I think I got enough. Oh, it's like oil's destroying all the snow here. But free snowballs. Ah, it was a dire wolf. Of course. Why didn't I think of that? It's also probably a dire wolf right there. Oh, well. Onward we go. South. It's a regular wolf. That's probably a dire wolf. Yep, those are dire wolves. Wolf, wolf, wolf. It's probably a dire wolf that killed me. Sapling. Now that I got my stuff back, let's go on. Hopefully to find a better biome. This is usually the worst part about Gregtech, because Gregtech needs very specific starting instructions, like a starting biome, and if you don't get it, probably gonna have a tough time. Like, it's one of those portal mods. Yeah, if you don't have that good biome at the start, you're gonna have a rough time like this, where you're just wandering. Let's see if I can claim any more of these symbol quests. These ones are pretty general, showing you hotkeys, stuff that you should kind of focus on. Again, this pack is still in development even after all this time. So, let's see. I don't want spruce wood. I want those short trees because they can give me oak, like that. I don't know if the pack specifically wants oak. Yeah, it does want oak. No. Red eyes? Red eyes, those are direwolves. That's a direwolf, that's a direwolf. And I'm dead. Alright. Well, it seems like southeast is not exactly a good direction. Try north. Seems there's some sort of hut somewhere up there. See if I can get something. It's gonna be a lot of white. Let's see. Is it anything worth my time? We'll find out. Running is not a great idea in Gregtech because everything costs health or hunger. Everything from breaking blocks to even just mining stuff. This is a witch hut, looks like. It's a quest NPC. Yeah. Get anything out of it? To get some fish. I'd rather not fill up my inventory with mods that I probably won't touch for 100+ hours, you know. They just take time away from stuff that I actually do want to do. Never seen this structure before. Let's see what this is as. Grab some oak here. And I got a sapling, nice. You know, I've not really done a whole lot of like recording or anything like that. I've never really done this sort of stuff before, so I'm just trying to wing it and really just kind of do the best that I can, given the fact that I've never really done this before. I got no idea what I'm doing. Just trying to hang out and have fun, you know? Pass the time. Especially since, like, just... Free cauldron if I had a pickaxe. Really, it's just... It's so easy, especially in this day and age where it's just you so hyper-fixate on just the little things. And then you kind of forget that there's a whole world going on out there. Like, it's kind of crazy how... Man, so many direwolves. Just all this stuff is happening all around us, and yet nothing really is happening sometimes, it feels. Like, we're doing all this good work and whatnot. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Sometimes you gotta stop and smell the roses, you know? Life isn't all about the fast pace and the hard work. Sometimes about the little work, the small things. You have to focus on both the big and the small if you want to do anything. It's a good biome for trees here. So, yeah. If I can get that dire wolf away from that. Come on, here. Ah. Well. Now it's fun. Here. Oh. Ah, there it is. This is the what am I looking at plugin. By pressing on your, if you have your numpad and you press 0, it allows you to see general stuff about the item you're looking at. Blast resistance. Hardness. This is more so useful for, like, if you're playing a skyblock version of this game. Which I do sometimes do in my free time, but it's not exactly easy. I haven't played that in a while because it's super difficult. And here comes the fun part of this whole pack, where it's total darkness. I'm gonna see if I can get that witch hut. Spend the night there. Then go back up north. Grab my stuff. See how quickly I die. There's no way to like not die in this pack. Really. Because there's spiders that can climb through walls. And just it makes it a ridiculous battle. You just can't win. Oh, see, look at that. There's a creeper over there. And there's another mob that just spawned. Who's shooting at me? Let's see. Yeah. Mom here. Where is it? Controls. Let me see. Go through some of these packs. Numbers in corner. Config. IGI. /IGI config. Just want it bigger. Scale. Let's try 8. One more. Yeah, there you go. Now you can see it a little bit better. And so can I. Not really much we can do, unfortunately. Because we're surrounded by monsters in a desert full of snow. It's not exactly a lot anyone can do. So, yep. If I do ever like just edit these videos, which probably won't, be honest with you, I might edit out like this night, unlike any other night that I have to just sit in a corner and cry. Because what am I gonna do? There's nothing I can do. Literally, like, you saw that skeleton, it was gonna shoot me. Or maybe not, considering how dark it is. But Gregtech comes with hardcore darkness, as it's called, which I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's this, right where the cursor is, there's a skeleton right there. So once it's daytime, it probably will try and shoot me again, because this is hard mode. So very little I can do against it. But yeah. Like, during time like this that I just like to talk, I guess. I was told that to be a good YouTuber starting out, you kind of gotta talk to the air. Just enjoy the silence, you know? Because if you don't talk to yourself, then no one really is. Like, same goes with like early game streaming. Like, if you're starting streaming, you kind of need to know that you need to talk to the air, because you're not going to get a whole lot of response. There's no, I believe like chat isn't exactly enabled for low streaming, like early days streaming. But as you get bigger and you get more followers on streaming, you get the access to like talk with chat and stuff like that. So maybe I'll try streaming, but I don't know. What would I even stream? I got like a bunch of games that I haven't like finished playing. like Gregtech, I was in the middle of getting into MV, which is the second tier, I guess. Or at least so it's recorded as the second tier. At least I consider it like the third tier. Yeah, see, MV right here. I was gonna at tier 2 MV, but I never really finished it because I just kind of got sidetracked, and well, more so I just didn't want to do that for this, because if I'm gonna start like a video series, I want to start from the very beginning. It doesn't feel right to me, at least, to just start. I'm not AFK. Doesn't feel right to just start a video series when you're in the middle of something, because it's like, oh hey, blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm here, and I know that it's not wrong to start from places like that, but to me it doesn't feel right. And I'm the one making this YouTube video, which will probably get 0 followers or 0 views, but I'm not doing this for views. I'm doing this just to have fun, to do something in my life, you know? This NPC is really annoying to me personally too, because it's just, this mod is pretty much useless for, like, I would say the majority of people. Like, you can do some interesting stuff with this, but are you really going to? No, the answer is no. You're realistically not going to do something interesting with this mod, because there's just so little. There's so much stuff in Gregtech that just you can't exactly like fill your time just with doing everything. There are times when like you'll have downtime because you're making the next item, or you're doing something that requires effort. So there'll be times where you have downtime in the game, but for the most part, you're never going to be at a point where it's like you want to really mess with this unless you're like just trying to experiment. Like there's no, and I do get it. They add this sort of stuff to just make the world feel lived in, make it seem interesting that you have options to go about things, because like it'd be boring if you had to stick with the same route and method of doing the same thing every time you're going to play this game. So I do understand it from that perspective, but sometimes it feels like they add these details to add them, and they don't give them a way that they connect into the path sometimes. Yeah, with the witchery mod. Like, I know that, I believe it's like what? Tier... Yeah, to get into Envy, you really have to get into Thaumaturgy over here, which is down low, but... Oh, look at that, it's almost daytime. I'm probably going to get into Thaumaturgy as soon as I can, realistically. Just waiting for mobs to catch fire. Once they do, I'll book it north. And they're on fire. Good. Brutish zombie. I don't like those guys. They hit hard. At least the snow is messing with their pathfinding, so that is a benefit. Oh, hey, it's another one of those portal mods. Is one guarded too? Probably is guarded. Or not. Huh. That's weird. I've not really seen an unguarded one before. What mod is from? Thaumcraft. The Eldritch Obelisk. Yeah, not gonna mess with that. I need a shovel, which means that I need flint and gravel. But, you know, gravel's not exactly easy to find when the entire world is covered in a thick layer of snow. Avoid the dire wolves. Avoid the dire wolves and live a happy, long life. They're just in the way. Do I have to have a shovel for this stuff too? Yeah, I need a shovel. What? Gregtech plus plus? I think you've got what it takes. Oh, this one for surviving the night. Go to a river. And get some gravel. Assuming I get to dire wolves a second time. They're just everywhere. It's only a snow forest. Yeesh. Sand. More sand. I know dark forest should be bad, but I kind of do want to use it to see if I can get out of this forest. Maybe it'll have something for me. We shall see. Fungal forest. Might be what this is. This is a fungal forest, yeah. Fungi forest. Ivy, huh? I've not really messed around with biomes of plenty that much, even in modded Minecraft usually. I usually try to avoid of biomes of plenty places. Clay. I will need a lot of clay later in this pack. Need a lot of clay in general for this pack. Mushrooms! Oh. Small spark of happiness in this otherwise icy world. Oh, my world in general is just almost icy, but almost entirely ice items. That'd suck. We'll see. Hope not. But, you know, if it is, then I'll just make the best out of it. Figure out ways to get items that normally you wouldn't. So one thing I'm looking for next is gravel. Clay is important because you need tons and tons of clay. Oh, I see him. J to see that. There's a lot of snow forest. Oh, it's the goblins. I don't like them. Thought I heard a villager. So you're like, what? An underground villager? Oh, and there's a direwolf. Bush. Two leather and some clay and some beef. Ugh. I'm doing this for the leather because there's a item you can get kind of early on that allows you to travel, but you do need some leather in exchange to make it. I hate whenever these mobs, they move around so much. Oh great. This is why eating is very important in this pack. Two. Just like that. Yep. It's one carpet. I'm gonna need 3 carpet to make a bed. A giant tree over there. Just travel along this river a little more. See if I can find a good biome, maybe. Probably not with my generation of the world so far. Doubt it. Stone. The oil's destroyed some plants here and there. Some pigs. A cave. Ugh, great. Great. Looks like it's gonna be another night of camping. Oh, gravel. Let's see if I can whip up something with the... Is that clay too? Oh my goodness, this is a good area. So far at least. We shall see. Here comes the sucky part. Now I'm in darkness. Yep. And there it comes, the hardcore darkness mod. Yeah, I'm probably gonna edit out like these nights. Got several more minutes of this, man. Just at least scan the area. Got some chickens. Got some pigs. Yeah. Doing this to just scan the rest of the generated world. Oh, if I had gone further southwest, I would have found something. Yeah, but there seems to be a house right there. Just go there. If not, I'll make my way down south to where it's warm. Should have really thought about that, you know? North cold, south hot. It's a general thing. For like video games and whatnot. Thank you. Yeah. I don't know. How's your day been, you know? Gonna be stuck here for what? About 6 minutes? Should have probably built my house around the beach house. Would have been better to see. Probably. Not that definitely would have been. How much? Wish I could see. The hardcore darkness mod really does just make this so difficult because you can't see it all at night. I mean, it's the point, making it difficult. You have to build torches. It actually gives like a gameplay purpose for torches besides not spawning monsters. But I would agree. I would argue that just not having monster spawns makes a torch like way better than anything else usually. Like just that alone, having the proper light level to prevent monster spawns is great. But also like making them forced on you so that they're like more of an integral part of the game. Like I get it, but you know, not fun. It's annoying early game, but you know, it's just because it's difficult, and then it becomes later in the pack when you have like millions of torches. It's not much of an issue. I'll try my hand at editing. Not really edited stuff before, so I might just do this to just have some fun, you know? Yarda Goose was really like my biggest inspiration for playing this game. Like I'm not making this YouTube channel. Excuse me. I'm not making this YouTube channel to just be a YouTuber. It's kind of a side project for me. If it becomes big enough, I might do it, but yeah, I got a job. I got a job. Just because I got injured at that job, I'm currently not working it. Doesn't mean I don't have it. That looks more like a whole bunch more not fun areas. I'll probably just have a... Here, let's just see. Double check more. See if I can find anything. Probably bends around back right there. Oh. Three more minutes. All right. A little over a minute and a half now required. Yep. Weird. That was a weird sound. Oh, it's a dire wolf. That's the sound that I'm hearing. How wonderful. Hopefully it's attacking the skeleton and not waiting for me. Because that would suck. Yeah, crafting tables cost 2 logs. There, look at that. I got a crafting table. Oh joy. This one goes over the difference between main quests and side quests. Yeah, this one. This quest goes over extras, like if you need. Need like an extra book. Ah, yes, a boss monster. What's this? Pine cone? That is a pine cone. Wow. And we'll see what that house in the corner is all about. Other than that, I'm gonna go south. Probably should have done that earlier. There might be a dungeon house. We'll see. Great, it's raining. This dungeon house, let's see. Yep, that is a dungeon house. Carpet's perfect for making a bed. Well, look at that, we don't actually need to make a bed because we have a bed here. Alright. Sneezed. Yep, roguelike dungeons. Oh, look at that. Now I want you to make flint weapons and tools. Which would be great if I didn't leave the flint all behind. No, I don't have enough wood either. There we go. Much tastier food for a much cheaper price, especially with all the snow lying around. I don't need this anymore because now I have a bed. Maybe. Unless it requires me to craft a bed, in which case I'll probably end up taking it back. I really need a base of operations here. Oh, pickaxe. Oh, looks like I'm going south. That might be a witch, or that might be a quest witch. Which looks like a quest witch. No, that makes sense, considering... What is this here? It's like a flaming zombie or some boss monster over there. Rubber tree saplings, nice. I have no idea what this is, but you know. Pam's Harvest, the gardens are usually pretty good, so I'm gonna trust that it's a good item. I don't know if it actually is, but you know, trust it. Ooh. Metals. Very useful. Not for me right now, but... Oh. I'll take one of the snowballs with me, actually. Who knows, if I run into another berry bush, I'll be able to make some more icy treats with it. Some smoothies. Smoothies are better than just the actual berries usually, or the items like... I'm sure you get diminishing returns if you eat the same thing too many times, but it's better than just eating the berries. And if you want, you can just eat a ton of berries and reset that meter. Yep. Once I get down to warmer climates, I think I'll end this first video. Definitely mark it as unedited. If and when I do come back to this, I'll definitely have edited, make it a little bit better, more understandable. Marking that vein for later if I ever do come back here. Probably won't, but you know. Oh, great. What can I get rid of? Cobalt brass. Oh my goodness, this is such a useful item. I don't need the human flesh. Oh, great. Exploded on me. Yeah, but the plan right now is to just get to a warm climate where I'm not dealing with all this snow around me. Because snow decreases the humidity, I believe. And humidity is a very important factor for this earlier. Yeah, because see, this humidity is 10% humidity, which is not good. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to construct a rain barrel from Railcraft later on. And with that rain barrel, will be give me an early game source of infinite water. It's important because you can't make water's not infinite in Gregtech New Horizons. So it means that eventually, like all this water, even if I were to like drain this entire area of water, I wouldn't be able to actually use it because the water would just disappear over time because you can't keep it. So yeah, one of the many joys of Gregtech, I tell you. Grab some flint here.